Let's see. Okay, so it's 96. What number did you use?
I used 4.
4 times
24.
24. 24 can go further, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is
It could go to 12.
4 times
4 times 3. And
4 times 6, right? You can't use 12.
Oh.
24, you're going okay. 24 is too small. I should be able to pick out another number. Okay, so then you get this 4. I'm shortcutting now. You see how I didn't put, that's 2 and 2, huh? Right? And you get 4 square root of 6, right? Did you get that?
No.
What did you use?
I used 12 and then I continued it from there and I got the wrong answer.
Yeah, because you didn't use a perfect square. So be careful, use a perfect square. And v squared is divide 2 by 2, you get 1, right? Is there any remaining?
No.
No. So it's just v, and there's nothing remaining in the square root of 6. There's no remaining. Okay? Got it? So 100, the square root of 100 is 10. Now, this n has a 1, right? The n have a 1. Divide by 2. It doesn't divide evenly, so it remains inside, right? Did you get that for number 3? And number 2 is the same thing. 12. R has a 1. It can't be divided by 2, so it remains inside, right?
So it's
12 square root of R. Okay? Number 4, 50. What did you use for 50?
25.
25 and 2, right? Square root, you get 5. Square root of 2. How about the K?
You divide that by 2, but since it can't be divided, it just remains.
It just remains. Okay? So you understand the remain one. So number 5, what's the answer?
It would be 36, which is wait, no, wrong.
Yeah, 36. Square root of 36 is what?
Is 6. So
6.
6, and then can't divide R, so it'd be R
In the radical, right?
Yeah.
How about number 6?
It would be 25 times 2 again, and then that would be 5, and then that would be radical 2, and then that would be you divide. Wait, is
So
x
5 radical 2. X is an exponent of 1, right?
Sorry.
X is an exponent of 1. Did it come out or stay inside?
It stayed inside.
Yeah, it remains inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
How about Y? This is 4, right?
It could be divided by 2.
So that changed. Says it becomes Y to the second, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You got it. You just missed the first one. Okay, 196. That's a hard number. So 196 is what? Let's think of just 2. Let's try 2 on your calculator, because that's a hard number. So you go here and you find your calculator. This is what I do. I go I clear it first. 196. I'm going to divide it by 2 and see what happens. Divide by 2. 98. I'm not sure if 98 can divide by 4. So I'm going to clear that. I'm going to divide 196. I'm going to divide it by 4. Is it 196, right?
Yeah.
Divide it by 4, see what happens. Hey, 49.
So it'd be 4, 49.
Both perfect squares, huh?
Yeah, and then 49 could be divided.
4 times 49. Both of them are perfect squares. What is the square root of 4?
2.
2. What's the square root of 49?
7.
7. 2 times 7 is?
14.
So 14. It was 14 times 14, which was, whoa.
And then the m and n can't be divided, so it'll be in the red column.
M and n can't be divided. They're all square root of 1, right? I mean, they're all 1, so it stays inside. Okay? 50? Well, we know 50. What was 50?
25 times 2.
Yeah, which is 5 square root of 2, right? Up on top, 5 square root of 2. Now, m can be divided by
2.
2, right?
Remainder 1.
Remainder 1. So m will go into it 1 time, right? Remainder 1. So the remainder goes inside. So how about n?
Do the same thing, actually.
Yeah, so it's the same thing, right? This is 3, that becomes 1, remainder 1. So n to the first, remainder 1 remains inside. Got it? It's easy, right, with the exponent? 392. Well, let's do 392. Let's see what it says. Let's check the square root. I'm going to put the square root of 392 first and see what happens. Equals. No, it's not a perfect square. Well, 392 we know can divide by 2. Let's see what happens if we divide by 2. 39. Even though 2 is not a perfect square, we just want to see what happened to the number. 196. No, 196 didn't help us, did it? Oh no, 196 was, we said, was 14. Didn't we?
So it could be divided by 4.
Yeah. No, we do the shortcut, watch. 196, this one was the answer, was 14. So we got 2, what did we use 2? 2 times 196, right? And when we did 196, what was our square root?
It was
14. So this was 14. 196 was a perfect square. It was just such a big number, we didn't know. I should know, but I did. I had a brain fart moment. But okay, so 196 is a perfect square, and 2 is not. Oh, I'm going to erase because I have variables to put in. So 14. How about x? Does x come out at all?
No.
No.
Stays inside.
How about y to the 4th?
It would go y to the second power.
Okay, it becomes y to the 2nd power because 4 into 2 times, right? Number 10, 32.
It would be divided by 4.
Divided by 4, right? 4 times 8. And that's a good one, but 8 can be broken down, so I'm not going to put a square root around it. 8 becomes what? 4 times 2, right? And 2, we can't break it down further. So what's 4? It's 2 times 2, right? Which is 4 radical 2. Correct? I'm going to erase that 4 because what needs to come out?
The
U, because U, the 2 can be divided by 2 and gets 1, so U to the first. How about V?
V would stay inside.
V stays inside because 1 cannot be divided by 2. You got it. Okay, number 11. 128. What can it be divided by? I'm going to try 2 and see what happens. 128. I'm going to clear first because sometimes it messed up. 128 divided by 2. 64. Is 64 a perfect square?
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll use 2 times 64. So this is a negative 2 times square root of 2 times the square root of 64, right? So this becomes an 8, so negative 2 times this answer, which is 8, right? And then the square root of 2, nothing we can do with that. So our answer is negative 16, right? A negative times a positive is a negative, negative 16, right? And I'm going to leave room for my variable, square root of 2. Now, n squared, we divide n by what? I mean, the squared by 2, we get a 1, correct? N to the first. We don't have to write the first. We can eliminate that. Okay, number 12. Wow, 384. Okay, can be divided by 4, right?
It can be divided by 2.
Is it a perfect square when you divide it by 2? Sorry.
I don't know how to do it on the calculator.
No, it doesn't. 192. Was 192? No, it's 194. That's a 196. Okay. Well, can it divide by 8? I mean 4? 384 divided by 4.
Wait, no.
Yeah, it does. 96.
Oops, I put it in.
Did you get 96?
4 divided by 4. I put a different number in.
Yeah, I've done that many times. You'll see it on my video. Oh gosh, choose 5. So this is negative 2 times radical 4, right? Times 96. 96? I don't think anything can. 96. Now let's try 96. Try 4 and 96 again. 96 is such a big number. You think you can reduce? 96 divided by 4. 24. Okay. So 96, we cross that out, is 4 times 24, right? 4 works, but 24 can be 4 times what?
Can be 4 times 6.
Shoot, 5. Okay, we're good, aren't we? 6 we can't do anything to 6, right? So this is negative 2 we bring down, that's 2. That's 2. Oh, this 4 is a 2, and that's a radical 6. Nothing we can do with that. Multiply all the 2's together, you get, that's 4, that's 8, 16.
Negative 16 with the
Radical
radical 6.
6.
But there's
The p, right? Divide that by 2.
which is p.
1 remainder 1, right? P, well, right? 1 p outside, 1 remaining. Got it? It's a little bit, when the number gets big, it just gets harder because we need to keep dividing. Did this work? Does this work? It just takes longer, but it's doable. Let's divide this by 12. This is 4 times, let's divide this by 4. It looks like it would work. 112 divided by 4, 28, right? So 4 times 28, don't forget the radical on these. Oh, the 8 can be broken down further, can it? I mean the 18. 9 times, was it 28 or 18?
28.
28. 4 times what? 4 times 7, right? Okay, can 7 be broken down? No, so we stop there. So we got first the 4 we bring down. First is 4. This is a 2. This is a 2. And then the square root of 7, right? Multiply 8 times 2 is 16. Square root. Oh, I'm going to leave room, right? Because that h needs, or is that a b?
It's an h.
H. Okay, you divide that by 2.
Would be h to the second.
H to the second. And the rest is pretty easy, I think. Those are easy numbers. They're small. How about 70? That's a strange number. 70. What makes 70 that's a perfect square? Nothing. 10 times 7. 5 times what? 35? No, 5. No, my God, 5 times.
14.
5 times 14, they're both irrational. 14 can't be 5 times 14, no. This is simplified. You can't go any further. There's nothing for 70. So it's simplified. They tricked us. Number 16, I'll let you finish the rest.